if you need it. Okay. And then I'm gonna read something from the university. Um, Risa Levitt, the chair of the Department of Study of Religion, wrote this. On behalf of the Department for the Study of Religion at San Diego State University, I'm very sad to inform you of the passing of Dr. Khaleel Mohammed, Professor of Islamic Studies. Dr. Mohammed, born in Guyana, studied Islamic law at Imam Muhammad Ibn Saud Islamic University in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. After completing a master's degree in Judaism and Islam at Concordia University, Montreal, he obtained a PhD in Islamic law at McGill University. He then moved to Brandeis University, where he completed a 2-year Kraft-Hyatt postdoctoral fellowship about the imagery of the Jew in Hadith literature. Dr. Mohammed came to SDSU in 2003 to teach courses related to Islam, Quran, world religions, and the Abrahamic faith. Dr. Mohammed published 3 scholarly books and more than 20 journal articles in 2005. He co-authored Coming to Terms with the Quran with Professor Andrew Rippon of the University of Victoria.
Walaikum salam. Good, alhamdulillah, that's up to Jaleel.
His David in the Muslim tradition, the Bathsheba affair, was published by Lexington Press in 2014. Dr. Mohammed's latest book, Islam and Violence, was published in 2019 as part of the Cambridge University Press series, Elements in Religion and Violence. He also served as director of the Center for Islamic and Arabic Studies at SDSU and was associate faculty in SDSU's LGBTQ+ studies program. His research interests included Islamic and Arabic studies, Islamic law, comparative religion, Jewish Christian Islamic encounter, Quranic exegesis, Hadith, gender/sex issues and sexuality in Islam, terrorism, anti-Semitism in Islam, Arab-Israeli relations, and reform in Islam. He was a strong proponent of interfaith marriage between Muslim women and non-Muslim men without the traditionally required conversation of the non-Muslim spouse, and was registered marriage of bishops. Dr. Mohammed often testified as an expert witness for the prosecution in cases involving allegations of terrorism-related activities. Active in the pursuit of interfaith understanding, Dr. Mohammed participated in numerous interreligious dialogues between Muslims, Jews, and Christians, and is respected among scholars of Jewish, Christian, Muslim traditions. Khaleel considered working at SDSU to be one of the greatest accomplishments of his career. SDSU was his pride and joy, and he loved his students. The faculty of the Department for the Study of Religion extends its condolences to the family of Dr. Khaleel Mohammed, as do his colleagues. What time is it?
1:54.
Okay, I wrote something and we start at 2. Huh? It's okay. Let me see where it is. Okay. We'd like to thank Brother Taisir, Brother Rabi, and Brother Fuad with helping with our father's ceremony. When I first called Taisir, he was very insistent on helping, and I thought to myself, I got it. I can organize it. However, Brother Taisir was so insistent, and I talked with my mom, and we agreed we should seek his help. Within a short time, he showed up with his brother, Brother Rabi and Brother Fuad, and they made sure that my father would be taken care of and treated very well. I'd also like to thank the Islamic Center of San Diego and our personal contact, Dr. Sun. We'd like to thank San Diego State University. Risa, the chair of the Religious Studies Department, has helped us with communicating with his colleagues. We'd also like to thank the Center for Islamic and Arabic Studies. Our father was the director of CIAS and had many great and close colleagues there. Now I stopped writing, so this is off the top of my head. Our father had so many great colleagues at SDSU. SDSU was his greatest success, pride, and joy, and he loved working with students and fostering student relations. We have so much family and close friends at SDSU. When we first moved to San Diego, Linda Holler, Bonnie, Rebecca were so gracious to us. His other close friends, Huma, Dr. Fareed, A lot of times they helped him when he was in trouble or with the department. Many people went to bat with him. He spoke well of so many of his colleagues. We want to thank the people on his Facebook. He has a lot of friends in Guyanese groups, and we saw him in a different light that we never seen him before. Our dad had so many projects going on at the time. He was gonna write a book about a Muslim boy and a Catholic boy. He had travel plans to go to India, the Philippines, Morocco. He helped build bridges amongst different religions, and he helped people with their Muslim identity. He helped bring families together. Someone told me that his family would not have been a thing if our father hadn't married him. So what time is it? Okay, it's 1:57, so we should begin started.
Yeah. So we're gonna set up the other tripod. Where do you want it?
Oh, by the grid. Can I move it closer to the grid? Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you help me with you can sit down and now let's be seat because all the
Wait, what? Should we move this close?
how are you?
You stop. Yeah, no, you can record it when it starts.
You can put it really close.
Sí, no. ¿Dónde se fue? Iman. Oh, yeah. You want me to set this one closer to the side? Over to over. I don't know. Maybe by where the chairs are. You need to go sit down. Oh yeah, go where Iman. Yeah, I can help you in a little bit. Okay, go sit down. Go sit down. You're doing really good. I'm gonna help. Ask Grandma for help after. Go ask Grandma. Yeah.
Salam. يا انا ساعدكم، انا مش الكيس لإلي. هذا الكيس بس ساعدكم ان شاء الله.
You don't have to, but if you want to, use the more than one. We're supposed to take a head in first. Those who wants to join with the prayer are welcome to come.
تمام انت فاهم؟
Everything. Praise Him during times of happiness and during times of sadness and sorrow. And today we are standing here to offer prayer to our dear Father, Dr. Khaleel Mohammed. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant to shower His infinite mercy on his soul. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him Jannat al-Firdaus. And the funeral prayer, or what's known as Janaza prayer, is very simple. Consists of 4 takbirat. We say 4 times Allahu Akbar. And there is no ruku' or sujood. We don't go down, we don't prostrate. After the first takbir, we recite Surah Al-Fatihah. After the second takbir, we recite الصلاة الإبراهيمية اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في الزمان. After the third takbir, we make dua, prayer for our dear brother, for his family, for ourselves, and for everyone. And after the fourth الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Now we go back to the senior.
سامي سامي تعال. No, no, it's
Because you're gonna put your yeah. Three times the Shabbat. Now the procedure, you can tell it's very simple. Now people, they put a little bit of the dirt because long time we used to do it by hand. Now because of the machine, but we still follow that practice. And after that, we're gonna make another application for him. And as you can tell, that is the final destination for each one of us. One day we're gonna be here. So I hope we can take care of things before we are in this situation. We know the person very well. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless his soul. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive him. And people die not because of the cause, but people die because their time is over. When the time is over, it's over. But the causes are different. Somebody might die with this, somebody might die with this. But the death itself, it has to do with your expiration date. When the time comes and the death. So we're gonna make another supplication. Then we're gonna fill the grave. And I hope may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help the family and give them patience. And may Allah take care of his children and make them the best, inshallah.
So let's do that. I'm not sure. Can we ask if me and Sissy?
Inshallah, let's make it dua.
Let's go back.
Bye, everybody.
Assalamualaikum.
Alina, let us keep in touch.
My dear esteemed brothers and sisters, first of all, on behalf of my beloved cousin Khaleel, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming and showing your support. And we ask God with sincerity to forgive us and forgive him our mistakes knowingly or unknowingly, because we all make mistakes. And the way I'm related to my cousin here is my mom and his mom are first cousins, brother and sister's children. And so Khaleel and we're second cousins. So we're very close. From the time that I knew Khaleel, he was always friendly with everyone, always humble, always willing to go the extra mile for anyone and everyone. You know, he would go different places. And again, I would like to, on behalf of his family who are present here, his wife and his daughters, and his brothers, his brother who's in Canada, and his son in Saudi Arabia, and the brothers that are in other states. So I would like to, on behalf of all of them, to thank you guys. But I'm going back to from the time that Khaleel and we got together and we bonded. He would always call me and says, "Cuz, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm just, I'm retired, so I'm just hanging around." So he said, "Good for you." He says, "I just got back from Canada, or I just got back from here." Wherever he goes, he will ask the folks that he's visited if they know me, because I'm a large part of the community in Los Angeles. So everybody, there's a lot of people in different states that apparently knows my name. So then he will make a call from their phone and he says, "I have someone that would like to talk to you." And I says, "Khaleel, who is it?" He says, "Surprise." Last time we spoke was at some folks' home from Guyana. That's where our birth country is. British Guyana, it's now Guyana. He called me and he says, from my friend's phone, and I says, "Hey, Amir, how are you?" He says, "No, man, this is your cuz." I said, "Khaleel, what you doing with my friend's phone?" He says, "I'm visiting." I said, "Oh, that's great." And then he told me, he says, they're a very nice family. They packed them up with guava jam and hot sauce, and those are the kind of things that we're used to back in our country. So he enjoyed it tremendously. That's the last time I spoke with Khaleel. So I spoke with his brother, Dr. Qayyum, yesterday, and he's sad that he could not be here to represent the family, because Canada and the United States, there's something with the COVID. You have to get tested and all these kind of things, lots of restrictions. But I'm sure all the families sincerely and from the deepest part of their hearts would extend their thanks and their gratitude to each and every one of you. And my support is here on behalf of myself and my family that lives in Burbank, for his beloved wife and his daughters. And I'm glad that I got in touch with Sophie, because the way I knew about Khaleel's death is that a cousin from Virginia texted me and says, "By the way, cousin Khaleel died." And I said, "Aunt Jam's son, my Aunt Jam, Khaleel in San Diego?" He says, "Yes," because I said, "He was younger than I am. He's healthy." But when your time comes, no matter what, we all have a time that is prescribed for us, and we will go either, no matter which way or how, we will leave this world. And that's why my message to all of us, including myself, is to stay humble, love each other, be kind to each other, and remember the creator who created creation. So all I can say on behalf of myself again and family, please accept, and I know you're all really good friends and family members, our deepest condolences, our sincere sympathy. And we refer to the creator as Allah, means the God. May Allah rest his soul and grant him a spacious grave and a grave full of nur, light. Allah is an-nur in Arabic. An-nur means the light, the brightest of light. So may Allah give him that light in his grave and accept his soul, have mercy upon him. And when we leave here,
the last person that leaves this ground, they say that there are angels that come down to ask him 3 questions. Who was your creator? You know, who did you believe in? Who's your God? And who's the messenger? And then what is your religion? And I know Khaleel wouldn't have a problem answering those questions because, you know, he has a doctorate in Islam. So may Allah rest his soul. And thank you for your patience.
Oh, with the tech, yeah, I spoke with them recently. Are you gonna send any pictures to just so the video and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Yeah, we recorded.
You guys have your hands full. Yes, inshallah. Sophie has my number, my name, and we'll keep in touch. Because they have to meet the other side of the cousin. Okay, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Guys are welcome to leave if you'd like. That's the Muslim way. Just,
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for joining us for the Janaza of good friend Professor Khaleel Mohammed. It looks like Sophie's gone now, so I'll close the meet unless anybody wants to share any thoughts or it would appear unless she comes back, then I think that's no, I think so. Thank you for joining us, though. I'm a friend of Dr. Khaleel in the UK, and I hosted the Zoom session. I'm the managing director of the Association of British Muslims and a Muslim chaplain at the University of Birmingham, so I had access to Zoom, and I thought I'd make this available to Dr. Khaleel's family. Well, thank you for joining us, and I wish you all the very best, everyone who's here, and my condolences to you all. Yes, I'm still in shock, to be honest. I honestly didn't see his passing so soon. But we don't know. None of us know when our checkout date is. We all have one. We don't know when it is. It was the least I can do for my friend. Yes, I have recorded the feed, so it will still be available on Facebook, and I will upload it to YouTube as well to make it available there. And yeah, because there are people that, because of the time zone, I mean, even for me in the UK, it's now nearly 11 o'clock in the evening, and there are people in like Indonesia and other countries all over the world. People knew Khaleel. He traveled widely and also was quite active on Facebook and on the internet. So people knew of Khaleel all around the world. I mean, I knew Khaleel through Facebook for years before we met in person for the first time in South Africa in, I think it was 2014. So, and then we met in person that year, and the following time that conference was held, I think the following year. And this is where I get this shirt from, actually, I'm wearing. And then when I went to the United States on an IBLP, and we met up in San Diego, I actually went to the university and met him there as well. And we went out and had a burrito. He introduced me to burritos. I didn't know what burritos were. But yeah, I really miss him. I was hoping we'll get many more opportunities to meet, but won't be in this world now. I'm just reading your messages that you're sending, so that's otherwise I closed it. But I will save the chat as well, and I'll send it to Sophie. I think I'll close it there. Thank you for joining us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.